Hello, and also welcome to my video. Today I'm going to do a New Year's Eve look. Cause I bought this. It's a shirt. It's like this button-up, super sheer leopard print shirt, and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I thrifted it, and I was like, this is just ugly enough to wear on New Year's Eve. So I'm not only going to wear that, I'm going to do an eye look to match. So right now I am fresh out of the shower. Excuse the Backstreet Boy hair. I literally look like a Backstreet Boy. I just bleached my bangs because I want to get them to kind of match the rest of my hair because they were super dark after I cut them. And now I look like a Backstreet Boy. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with the makeup. So I'm just gonna use this primer. It's a drugstore primer. It is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. I've talked about it a lot because it's pretty good. For a drugstore primer, it really fills in your pores. So using that all up in the T-zone and stuff so I can keep my makeup on all night long. Next, I'm gonna use my absolute favorite drugstore foundation. This is Revlon Color Stay in 200 Nude. I usually like to do 2 pumps. That usually covers my entire face and my neck. And using my Real Technique sponge as always. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite drugstore concealer. This is all drugstore products so far. Drugstore base. It's Maybelline Age Rewind. Instant Age Rewind. In the shade Fair. And then I just blend it out with my sponge. I also like to bring the concealer up on my eyelids and also set that with powder. Kind of acts as a primer. Now that that's all blended, I'm going to use my Glow Minerals face powder in Natural Medium, and I'm just gonna set my entire face, including my under eyes. Now for my brows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ash Brown. Literally my favorite eyebrow product. I've used this for years and nothing compares. I've tried other things and they're just not as good. So when I fill in my eyebrows, I like to have them a little darker at the tail and then kind of fade into nothingness as they get closer together. For my contour, I'm gonna use this Hoola Benefit Bronzer. It's really my favorite bronzer, I think. So I'm gonna take this smaller contour brush and I'm just gonna create that contour and then I'm gonna blend it out with a fluffier brush. And on the forehead as well, and also a little bit underneath the jaw to kind of make my face stick out and to eliminate double chin syndrome. Okay, so I had a neat little camera malfunction, but all I did was start my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I used Tempera on my lid and my brow bone, and I went in with Buon Fresco right here in my crease. Now I'm gonna use a tiny bit of Realgar and place that in the crease as well. Now I'm gonna take a shade from my Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette, and it's going to be Whiskey, that really dark brown color, on a tight pencil brush, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease. Just a tiny bit to kind of deepen that up. I'm gonna bring it down to that outer corner of my eye as well. Now, I want a bit of a pop of color underneath my eye, so I'm gonna take Realgar again and kind of go just completely underneath my eye. Now I'm gonna take a bit of burnt orange and smoke that out even more. Now we're gonna get a little shimmery with Dirty Sweet from the Smoky palette. I'm actually gonna take that on my finger and just apply it to my lid. Then to add more dimension to that metallic shadow, I'm gonna go in with Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette and just pat that in the center of my lid. Now for liner, first I'm going to tight line my upper lash line, and I'm gonna bring that down into the inner corner of my eye to kind of give a cat-like effect. And I'm using Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the color 0, just black. Now I'm gonna do some liquid liner, and I'm gonna use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. And I'm just gonna do a wing, a pretty thin wing. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to do those leopard spots. I practiced on my hand, which you should do as well. But basically all you're doing is doing kind of like a semicircle and then a semicircle, and you're not connecting them. And I'm gonna do that just a little bit along my wing, kind of near my crease. If you need to, use reference pictures of leopard spots and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then do a little dot here and there Try to make it look as random as possible. Then you're left with a pretty cool leopard design if you don't mess it up like I have before. Now I'm just applying mascara, and I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous in Blackest Black. Now I'm gonna apply some lashes, because what would this look be without some lashes? These are Wispies from Ardell, and I'm using Duo Lash Glue in Clear. Can we please just take a moment to appreciate the difference right now? Finished, not even started. Now I'm gonna go back and do the other eye. I think I love this look. I was really nervous about it at first, but it really came together and it's really cool. Sweet, dude. My lash glue is like not completely dry yet, but I'm gonna highlight because I almost forgot that. I'm gonna use ColourPop Smoke and Whistles. It's this pretty little highlight, and I'm gonna dust that on my cheekbones and nose. Now for the lips, I'm just gonna use my trusty lip liner. It is NYX Natural, my favorite lip liner, and then ColourPop Cookie Lippy Stick. It's a great nude. So that is the finished makeup look. Now I'm gonna go do my hair. Be back. Okay, I'm back, and I look like a middle-aged wealthy woman. That was the goal, guys. That was the goal. Pretty much I just slicked my hair back, used a bit of hairspray, and just kind of combed it back. It's not gonna stay very well, but we'll see what I can do. And then I have this shirt that I thrifted that inspired the makeup, and then I'm wearing a slip underneath. Anyway, that's all I have for you. That's my video. Hope you liked it. Hope you have a great new year, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.